At any point during this recording, IY, and the rest of you obviously, I would like you to say time, and I will jot down, according to my Audacity recording, what minute, or to the nearest minute where you have said time. And then at the end of it, we will do a random number generator to see whose game is getting picked for Alex's D game.
Wait, what?
Welcome to Alex's A to Z, the show where I insert something funny about it being torture. Yes, 26 episodes a season, a letter an episode, a game, a letter. Last time was whatever letter it was and how I found the experience, and we are back for D. I am joined by Hans, Nick, and IY to decide what game I shall be playing. So Nick, what are we doing today?
So, if you've watched the March 2021, I don't know when this is going up, so I didn't want to say, the Game Club episode when like 3 may have gone up by now. The March 2021 episode of Game Club, where we reviewed Monster Hunter. You may have heard us randomly say time throughout it, and at the start we kind of preface saying that we would randomly number generate the length of the episode, and whoever got closest when they said time would be their game. So I have recorded this, and my recording on Audacity was 88 minutes. So Hans, your number is 2. You went real low. Yes. Hans, what is your game?
My game is Dead Space.
Oh, god damn it, Hans.
Did Alex also pick that?
Yeah, that's what I gave you. Right, you need to pick a different game, Hans, because I don't have a backup.
You do. It's called Dead Island. There's your backup.
No.
It's alright, Alex. You were the last one on the list. You have me, and
You got literal minutes to pick a new game.
So I was next with 46. And my game is Dying Light.
Oh.
Which is the developers of Dead Island's next game.
Great.
But was much more well reviewed and well received than Dead Island.
Okay.
IY, you were next, and I missed yours, so we split the difference between myself and Alex. So you are 58.
Hope you know if I lose this like slightly, I'm calling collusion.
IY, what is your game?
So Alex and I spoke about this game the other day actually. I want him to play Dandy Ace.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Alex, you are 69, which I'm assuming was pre-planned.
Nice. Well, it's based on your recording, so
Yeah, but I'm assuming he knew it would be around 69.
I didn't know.
Oh, did you not? Okay,
No.
well played. Alex, what is your backup game?
Dead Space 3.
Not even 2.
No.
3 is very different though. 3 is
3
also
is very
designed
different.
for co-op.
So, are we ready? Are you guys seeing the screen on Discord, yeah?
Yeah. I can't believe Hans went 2. Like, Jesus Christ, Hans.
This is where this ends up being like 3 and Hans is fucking outplayed us all.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
like, up to about 22 or something. That would be closest technically.
Yeah, I think, about 25-ish, I think.
I see. So I played the smart game.
Yeah.
Right, countdown. 10, 9. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, he did it.
Can't believe Hans' gambit played paid off.
Oh my god.
Future Hands put up that gif of me dabbing again from the Hitman episode.
I'm convinced I'll go with this whole thing without winning.
Oh yeah, is this the case? I was gonna ask, like, is this?
I think, because I'm the only person now that hasn't had their game picked. So, yep. Passing it over to future Alex.
We have a first for the show. I have actually played this game before, though I don't remember getting very far into it because I didn't like it. So, the question is, why would I once again try and pick a game that I know I probably won't enjoy playing? Clearly, I hate myself. But since Hans stole it, I guess he gets all the credit or blame for what is going to happen. From what I remember, Dead Space is a third-person horror shooter game thing. But anyway, predictions. Straight up, I think I'm going to strongly dislike it. I think it's going to feel dated. I mean, it's over a decade old at this stage, and like I said in the Blair Witch video, I'm not typically a fan of horror games, and like I just said, I stopped playing it because I didn't like it, so it stands to reason that I'm not going to enjoy this game. Time to get Dead Spaced, I guess? Oh, hey. You just hanging about, are you? Alright. I'll see you later. Oh, I'm guessing it's dead since I can't stomp it then? Oh, that's a load of crap. It was fizzed through the ground. I call it shenanigans game. You can't be doing that. Oh. She dead? I swear that wasn't me. I totally didn't disarm her. Alright, I'll see you there. Is he going to be stuck on me for a while now? Oh my, how did I manage? Hang on. There we go. The hand better not go any lower, boy. Not when there's company on board. Ah. Oh, good. Good, good, good.
Exiting zero gravity.
Would you... Oh, for God's sake. Seriously, game? You gonna do me like that? Seriously? Now this has spawned me here, but like... Why does it take so long for the door to close? What the hell? Why would it not let me jump? What the hell? Let me in. Of course, the checkpoint is behind this slow ass walk down this stupid corridor. Why can't I run on it? Probably shouldn't have thrown the explosive at her. So, the explosive is not a good idea. Alright, so that's wait, I can jump that far, but it hasn't let me jump. Yep, I had to 0G jump that distance because, as you can see, no man can make that jump.
Isaac.
Now this might be a bit weird.
Thank God you're alright.
But this whole thing, right, they crashed into us and all that jazz, that all happened because they opened the escape pod. Now,
Where have you been?
I could be looking into this a bit too much, but surely they saw the thing on the, like, inside it. There's a window on it because we saw it, right?
We have to get the hell out of here.
And if not, they could have just bloody scanned it.
I've located a shuttle on the crew deck.
I would have been like,
Flight log says it
unknown
needs
life
to
form
go
detected,
can probably
since it's been
stop it.
telling me that basically the entire
I
game.
can see the tail.
No good.
Of course they did.
That shuttle's brain dead. Someone removed the navigation cards. God knows why. There's 3 of them scattered around the deck. I'm downloading their locations. I can't access the doors from here, so you'll need a crew key. If you can find
course.
those parts, I think we can get that shuttle operational again.
I'm going to... I think there's only a couple of chapters left, but I'm going to keep complaining about, like, the convenient scattering of objectives on this ship. Unless it's explained at the end, it's just like... It's just highly convenient for the plot of the game that everything is so spread out and, like, disjointed, and every time you go to a new area, oh, guess what? The thing you're supposed to be doing, you can't do it unless you jump through these other, like, 4 hoops. It's just... yeah. Oh, that's the guy from the logs that I've been ignoring.
Of a true believer!
Probably should have ignored that scene to, like, properly give him the respect I've been giving him for the entire game. All of these systems suck. Like, why make bridges that don't stay up? Like, are they malfunctioning? Or is this something that the people had to do every time they wanted to move something from a ship or to a ship? Oh, let me just go recharge my stasis module so I can transport all this important cargo to and from shuttles. Well, there's stasis modules scattered about, so that implies that this is something they would have to do anyway, which, once again, terrible design. The credits have rolled. Another game completed. Oh boy. Oh boy. D for done. Once again, I'm going to kick things off by talking about the story. No spoiler warning this time. Let's be real, it's nearly 13 years old. If you cared enough about the story, you'd have already played this game. Anyway, honestly, I find that I just did not care about any of the characters. This might have been because they were just talking screens for the vast majority of the game. Then when you eventually do meet up again, or for the first time in person, it's to start a chain of events that leads to their death, which became pretty predictable. From what I understand from playing the game, the initial reason for going to the ship is because it went dark during an illegal mining operation. But the others here with you are both there because of the marker, which is some kind of relic, but they don't know each other's real reason for being there, and you don't know their reason for being there. Once the relic is revealed, the game's objective becomes take it down to the planet and stop the crazy aliens, which turned out to be the result of human experiments or something. I don't know. Anyway, the plan is the marker will contain them on the planet. I don't know. The story just kind of fell flat with me. I just couldn't get invested in it. A reason for this, and I felt myself complaining about this a lot. There were so many plot inconveniences that seemed to simply exist to extend the length of chapters. When you enter a chapter, you're told, hey, you need to go do X, which would have been fine on its own. But not only do you get told to go do X, you also find out you can't immediately go and do it because the X1 control console, the X2 program structure or something, the X3 fuel supply is out, and you need to go fix all of that. I may have missed it, but if there had been a reveal of, Ha 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 ha. I've been messing with you all along, Isaac. I kept breaking those important doodads and unplugging the power supply, causing you to run about this ship like a headless chicken for 20 minutes. Ha 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 ha. That would have been pretty good. But there wasn't one. The only one who seemed to sabotage things was the crazy religious leader, who locks you out of a bunch of different systems in some of the chapters, but I mean, he gets killed off, so there's only so much he can do. I have to say, as meh as the story was for me, I thought the setting was really well done. They nailed the creepy atmosphere. The music and the sounds just added to the environment, though sometimes they could be weirdly queued up. I am struggling to find positive things to say about this. And speaking of having a hard time finding positive things to say, the gameplay. Oh boy. The movement in the game was just so janky. Generally, it felt like tank controls. I would say it's similar to the old Resident Evil games, just in third person, not the fixed cameras. The zero-G jumping was just an utter mess. Being restricted to where you can jump to, having to do the massive jump animation to move like 2 feet, and the camera, my god, it just did not know what to do. Though this wasn't restricted to just zero gravity, getting knocked down in some areas, I think mainly like open rooms or the outside, made the camera randomly fly off in a direction. The shooting was fine. On the outside, it seemed like there was nothing overly new or special about it, but the whole mechanic of having to shoot off the limbs to deal extra damage and having body shots not do as much was a pretty interesting way of spicing the shooting up. There were a decent variety of weapons. I tried 3, but mainly stuck with 2 for the vast majority of the game. The enemy variety was pretty good, though in the later stages of the game, it did the typical video game trope of recoloring enemies to show that they are a higher level and have more health. I do wish the melee and the stomp were a bit more effective though. I get maybe they didn't want it to be too powerful, but I felt like it barely did anything. If I didn't get cancelled out of the animation, which I did a lot, it served as a knockback, and I barely managed to stomp any living thing, so it was relegated to opening crates on the ground. There were a few instances where you could get grabbed by a big old tentacle, and to get it off you need to shoot a sack to kill it. The problem was, the aiming during these sections is horrible. It's not even that you're being thrown about wildly or anything. It stops and gives you time to shoot it, but it just felt like the reticule was moving through treacle or something. It was the same in the asteroid gun sections. It just took forever to move the gun to positions. The final thing I have to say about the gameplay is that the telekinesis sections are the worst. They are slow, they are boring, and they are just not fun to play. You moved so slowly while channeling it because you have to aim your gun to keep it active. This meant these sections dragged on. And the real slap in the face was having the entirety of the last chapter basically dedicated to this mechanic, followed by probably the most lackluster boss I've ever fought. If it's not obvious at this stage, I did not enjoy the gameplay. But how did my predictions stack up? Yeah. You know what? I can kinda get why people like this game, but my god, did I find it frustrating. Between the plot devices that extended the chapters and the unpleasant mechanics that you have to deal with because of them, I just did not have fun. I also said I thought it was going to feel dated. Yes, the movement felt super dated, but I mean, it looked pretty good for a 13-year-old game, so I guess it's not all bad. But on the Alex enjoyment rating, it's getting a Kendra Daniels.
God,